There at the home they entered, there were families and their grandparents. The elderly people that seemed to be their parents had necklaces on their necks. That showed that they were killed by human beings like the man once was.
When their time came, they had come back. So did the woman too. She also had a necklace which showed she was killed once. And they lived there for a long time. He and the bear had got a son later on.
Tawad mo kailangan ni sankutare ipigsakton rake tamakun mo tunak lamuktukun nanreqwaq kaangit bimaramang hut ngekhe pishkapi wat.
The elderly bear would tell the man that he could kill bears for food if he wanted to, as the humans do, but not from their village, for they are his kin. He would say, you can hunt them out far from here. Then when he got some, and when he and his son ate the meat from them, the families would cover their mouths and faces, saying that they were eating their people. When the young man made weapons, the young bears came around and watched. Some of them would try his weapons and harpoon heads on their palms and say, they really have sharp little teeth.
Dawatin pipnase damakut malu khamang iru kaqilreet inglungun reetut iknaqlagtu sukataxsimaamang maliqteng uluteng anaqanaqaman takilleeqaqanartut qeeruman auqnartut.
The elderly would tell the young, oh, be careful about the ones with only 2 legs. They are not to be challenged. They are very strong and very fast. They are ones who chase others. They are really dangerous. They make breathing hard for you and make you spit blood.
Takhnata simang nanubga malakku makanga nuling kalut pakuka kwa nanre wa yahtuna qatin ukhsatkum apakh tukhlaqam kannatin bitlaq qamang sivokun kwa staga sahtuna qatin tananguq tagani stuvik mu'min ayuqilghe tasamat khani kanani qa uyaqlak nazira rastunankalghe takhin kanava qani trilu usunankalghe tananaliq mayuluko alerngan ayag meqluko بتخكوا ميو تغلخلقو تاخنلك البك بيسقط لقات تواتن لغان بالغاتن ستولغاتن كام تخان دوت قختس نقو وقت تخان سموم كان غنن نغخ لخاتن تواتن بسوغ يونان غيتوتن كام نانزيغ غسنا انكالخا أختن غشكوبغو تكانا شو تغيل وسن انكالخا بيناك.
Then one time the old man talked to the young man
saying, your brother-in-law is going to have some competitions with you. He is the husband of your wife's sister, and he is a huge bear called Qoqsatku. So I'll tell you how you can meet this brother-in-law. First, he is going to take you to the slope over there that goes to the sea. There he will slide into the sea. At the bottom of the sea, there are 2 rocks. One is closer to shore ice, and it is as big as your spotted seal. First, he is going to bring that up. Then one farther out is as big as a baby bearded seal. He'll bring them from the bottom and push them up in the air for a while and drop them down and then swim back. He is going to tell you to go down and do the same thing. So when you do, just slide down like he did. At the bottom there is some icy snow that forms at the bottom of the ocean. Place some of that in your mouth, and that way you won't feel cold and it won't smother you. Then when you swim down and pick up the rock from there, push it out of the water and take some air for a while, then drop it and do the same thing with the big one. Then you can swim back. You should be able to do this, so do it.
Саган таватын пернгараман курсатку каату. Нанреерваарна qaa Yupik. Таватын тасенгавук стаарвигман авилартоq. Нгаат сраапагиаатоо. Сааранага курсаткуустоо ага уйорпагуннан нагинертоq. Канааллу нох qaruutaa naseerarussun ankalra ukaat tagliinaamерme.
So the day came that the brother-in-law was coming to do some competing with the young man. Everyone was down to watch at the slope, and the huge king polar bear came up with a small one that was as big as a baby seal, and then came back. It was
Kaamuksan ngaalluligan aga istooq. Aga puyurpagunan iseqquutoq. Agatran tikisame tran samum kaanranang alqimaat inaamarame. Ligan pusoruyuppanani katmannigilerto. Naseerarasun ankalra mayulluku ayagilluku kiyarutarluku. Kalifluku tskaanallu taawa triluusun ankalra. Nuutarluku ayagngaan kiyarutarluku atersamigu ukatagilerto. Kaasan lingaat tunganga tauk naaraatlerto kayaalqilhanun.
back. It was the man's turn, so down he slid into the smoky sea.
At the bottom, then put some of the snow from the air in his mouth. This made him not struggle for breath. He did not have a hard time. He just swam and floated up with the rock at the bottom and showed it up in the air for a while, and got down to get the next one. He got it too. Then he swam home. Victoriously, the man walked up while his group of bears, those on his side or those who favored him, howled and yelled for his success.
Tahin tawatan perngaaramang asa pinaqlaatartut. Qursatku tageeqlere. Maatin ume itigmi nerpagaataan aqumakaanga. Tawasakinga napartuaqkaanga. Maatin ume pimakanga. Maatin ume inglukartaan nakmertuullutak pillequtak. Aivaram naasqukak itigmi nerpagaataan aqarsi. Itigmi kufkak arvaaka nerpinang itigmi ginaakkan. Tawat nagaavluklaak ilerlaquk.
And as they lived on, another competition took place with the same opponent, his brother-in-law. This time it was a walrus skull kick. The man and the Puxatgut chose sides to do this. The father-in-law instructed the man how to do it, this time too, saying,
Now, when you kick the skull, don't hit it with any kicking part of your foot. Hit it with the outer edge of your foot. This way it will not hurt as bad, and it will go far. So
Saan tawatan qringuuterlagaat laataaman reilingaatal. Agaavluklaak pitkattaagtan muaraa nanum ulartallan. Itigmi nerpagaataan Ikaangu qursatkum maivaram naaspukak itigmi yaqminikak ukaa usqiitartuk isngaan. Usqiitartuk isngaan. Kaatikpanatak aruullertuk. Kaamsngaan aqfaalukak tasingavak aataka arvaaka neraminang itigmi yaqminik aigaaqavuullukuk usqiitartuk. Ingluqsini takivik nginaamaan. tawa kayasqiga qilghe agaslu tawum tunganga qimaut khlaga qilghe kayasqin gani.
So the day came and there was a great getting together of the population of bears. This resembled the big furry kind of scene because of the whole group of them close together formed a beautiful furry spreading scene, but the man's kick was the farthest again, which made the opponent's side victoriously chase them out.
Tawa kinlika tam ungi paham tafai.
That is the end of the story.
No, listen, Max, the good tafai. The end.